when we arrived in Vietnam, I was maybe 20. You're scared, frightened. You're on the other side of the world in a war, and we were being shot at all the time and shooting all the time. The thought that used to go through my mind was somebody 20,000 years ago came through this area and said, home.
Vietnam is one of the poorest countries in the world.
The country of Vietnam is small, but all we living together that make the difference.
Vietnamese people seem to me very friendly to me, but a little bit reserved and not afraid, but waiting for reactions. They are even more restricted in behavior, looking what you are doing. This is my experience.
To talking about the Vietnamese people, they hard working first thing first, endurance and friendly. Any difficult situations, they always smile.
They are developing in a kind of westerly direction, and in the country, people are more sticking to old beliefs and old relations. So my feeling is just a feeling. I can't prove it. They are more connected to the political Communist Party.
In here, when you speak English well, you can find a job more easy.
Movie, music, most of it American. Even the Communist Party, they buy weapons from America too.
There's a little less than 60,000 dead and hundreds of thousands mutilated and screwed up in every other way. But it never worked. It never worked. I often wondered about that a little bit. Did any good come from any of that stuff for them?
My father, he hated communists a lot. But when American abandoned him, so he said that, oh, the Americans not good. They abandoned me, who fought close to them.
Really, as you look back in history, wasn't accomplishing a lot.
With the American over here, I think you guys have to think it over. Because something that you have every day, you don't know that you have it until you lose. Like your freedom. When they put me in prison at that time, I had to think hard and deep inside myself. I was much better than a lot of people. I fight until the end.
Old people, they're very angry about it because they live in a war. And the young people like me, we don't angry about it. But with the people, they don't have enough body. Sometimes they cry and feel bad and angry about it.
If I just fight just like the Americans, they just fight the war, I can forgive them. But I was in prison. They tried to kill me for 7 years.
Still, we cannot totally forgive, especially those people who get, directly in that situation.
The American pull out, so we fight without. Let's say if you have a gun and without bullet, can you fight? The bullet from American supply us. We fight the very unfair fight. Because it's our fight, we have to blame the Vietnamese first.
One thing I couldn't understand until today is the drop of the Agent Orange, because there was no chance to win the war, and they had to do all technical and chemical stuff they could do. And I can't judge it completely because I didn't understand the beginning.
Every day you have to wait for the communists to attack you. Your nerve break down. When you kill innocent people, it's bad. But when you can't control yourself, that's what I think happened.
Something misunderstood in some cases happen. I ask you now, pretending that you are a soldier, and some of children, they pass by and they threw hand grenade at some of your comrades. Some of your comrades get killed instantly. At that moment, what would you do? Would you kill them, or you just sit down here and look at the children run away? We are human beings. We need to protect our comrades. Every human being. We cannot kill the other without any reason. If you are in that situation.
Here in Vietnam, some people, my impression is people think, well, if you're a Westerner, you have money. And if there is a tourist, you can overcharge them, no problem. But they don't understand the background.
You guys over here, all you guys know about Vietnam is over the media. You guys never seen it. And now you see it's way different.
Try to understand other people. You can learn about your own life, make it more understandable, make it more interesting. Learning is, for me, a specific way of living.
In your country, when you not have been here yet, Vietnamese people is quite tiny people or poor country. But if you have a chance to come here, that would be the best chance to understand Vietnamese people and the country.
If you are ready and open-minded to go to another country and learn from them, you should do so. Respect other people in whatever situation. Ask yourself, what would you do in that situation? Understand the history of this person or the people's or the country. What would happen? The world is very, very complicated, and I'll, even when I die, never understand the world. And it would be boring if you understand all. Definitely.